Trust with Intention podcast where we bring you stories from around the globe. Welcome back to Rise and Thrive Mornings with Intention. Today, we're going from scarcity to stability, rebuilding trust with money. In the last episode, we also talked about money as a mirror, how our relationship with money often reflects our inner sense of security, worth, and self-trust. Today, I want to go one layer deeper. Because once people begin to see their pattern clearly, the next question is usually, well, how do I move out of scarcity and into stability? And the first thing I want you to know is this. Scarcity is not a character flaw. It's not a lack of intelligence. It's not something you think your way out of. Scarcity is often a learned response, one shaped by experience, maybe responsibility, uncertainty, or long periods of caring more than your share. So, what scarcity really is? Scarcity isn't just about not having enough money. It's a state of alterness. It's the feeling that you have to stay vigilant. Something could go wrong. You can't fully relax. You must always be prepared for loss. For many people, scarcity developed early, maybe through instability, maybe through family stress, maybe through being the responsible one, maybe through life transitions that demanded strength before softness was even allowed. So if you even felt like money keeps you on edge, even when things are technically okay, that's not failure. That's conditioning. And conditioning can be gently revoked. So, how scarcity distorts money decisions. When scarcity is present, it quietly influences behavior. You might notice urgent decision making, maybe overworking to feel safe, avoiding numbers altogether, extreme savings or extreme spending, difficulty receiving help or investing in yourself. Scarcity doesn't make you irresponsible, it makes you reactive. And reactive decisions rarely lead to long-term stability. This is why people can increase their income and still feel stressed. The nervous system hasn't caught up to the numbers. Stability comes before abundance. So here's something rarely said in conversation about money. You don't build wealth by escaping fear. You build wealth by creating safety. Stability is not a number, it's a relationship. It's knowing that I can respond, I can adapt, I trust myself. I don't collapse when something changes. When that trust exists internally, money decisions become clearer. Not perfect, but calmer. Stability allows consistency. Consistency creates momentum, and momentum leads to growth. Not overnight, but sustainably. So let's look at rebuilding trust with money now. In my work, rebuilding trust with money usually happens through three shifts. First, predictability, creating small, repeatable money habits that reduce uncertainty. Second, self-trust, keeping small promises to yourself around finances, not dramatic ones. Third, emotional regulation, learning to pause before reacting to money triggers. So this isn't actually about control. It's about calm leadership of yourself. So now a grounding practice for you, creating financial safety. Let's do something practical here. This week, choose one of the following. I mean, you could do all three of them, but choose one at the beginning. One, a weekly check-in with your finances, not fixing, just noticing. Or maybe number two, one conscious boundary with urgency, not rush decisions. Or number three, one small act of self-trust. So following through on something financial you said you would do and do it. So that's it. Stability grows through repetition, not pressure. So, why this matters in midlife and transition? Money often becomes louder during life transformations, midlife, career changes, personal reinvention, and so on. Not because something is wrong, but because you're rebuilding identity and trust at the same time. When inner stability strengthens, money stops being the threat and becomes the support. This is why money work is never just about money. It's about who you trust yourself to be. So, I'll leave you with this today. Scarcity is not your truth. It's a response you learned and one you can outgrow. Stability doesn't come from having everything figured out, but it comes from trusting yourself to navigate whatever comes next. So, if this episode resonated, it may be a sign that you're ready to deepen this work, to strengthen your self concept, inner security, and relationship with success. And that's exactly the space my courses and workshops are designed to support. For now, move gently, build trust slowly, and remember, calm is a powerful form of wealth. Thank you for being here today with me. Until next time, rise with intention and thrive with clarity.